communicate with my surrounding through music. Music is my life. To me, music is very spiritual, is love at the highest form. Working with these young musicians and such committed professionals is a two-way learning experience. Allowing myself to learn from them enables me to grow.
Some of the music sounds traditional. Other pieces are familiar to the Western ear. And still other compositions are a mix of Persian and Western styles. This is the work of Kazem Davoudian. As a student of Persian music theory, Western classical music, and music composition, Kazem Davoudian mastered the santur and learned to play other Persian instruments such as the tar, sitar, daf, and tumbak. After graduating from the University of Tehran, he composed for the Tehran Symphony, the Chamber Orchestra of Tehran, in Iranian movies and television. But the atmosphere in Iran was not supportive of musical expression. So Davoudian followed his heart and emigrated to the United States. In Tehran, Kazem Davoudian held a teaching position at the Center for Preservation and Advancement of Iranian Music. In the United States, he continued to teach. In 2003, he selected a handful of his youngest students and began teaching them more advanced performance techniques. The success was such that by the following year, these young students were ready to perform alongside professional musicians. The Enchanted Strings Ensemble was born. Leslie Gartrell and Janet Wilkinson are members of the U.S. Army band Pershing's Own. They routinely play at the White House for the world's dignitaries. They joined the Enchanted Strings Ensemble shortly after its founding.
When I was on stage with the professionals, I felt really happy because I'm thinking to myself, wow, look where you are. You're sitting here next to professional people.
The 10 to 14-year-old musicians are primarily the sons and daughters of Iranian immigrants. They've hardly even visited the country of their parents' birth, but they reach for their cultural heritage through music.
Just having the mixture of both of my favorite musics from two different cultures mixed into one is just really amazing.
Because of the higher standards of the Enchanted Strings, I have been able to work harder to reach my goal, and my goal is to become a better musician and to make positive changes in Iran's music.
It's important now in the world, connect everything, people together.
He'll be one of my influences. If I go on to compose music, I'll try to base my music on the Western and the classical Persian. I'll maybe introduce a different style too. Don't know what yet, but if I go on to be a composer, I will.
His music is different because it has different types of instruments, not only Persian classical instruments, but it has violin and just sounds better.
As soon as I start playing, I feel like I'm in a white room, nobody else is there, no windows or anything, just me and my sound tool playing.
At their first public concert, the Enchanted Strings Ensemble delighted the audience with Davoudian's original compositions, as well as traditional pieces.
It was really fun and exhilarating and made me feel really talented, so that's why I'm keeping on doing it, because it feels good to be able to play music.
فتح سیاوش به برم کردم و خورشید به مشتم.
The next concert was a collage of music, dance, and poetry. It was a sold-out event at the George Washington Masonic National Memorial Theater.
I love music, and I love my students because they love it. If I write music for them, and I love that I can use music to pass my cultural heritage from one generation to the next.
The Enchanted Strings Ensemble is currently seeking larger venues in which to bring Kazem Davoudian's music to a wider audience. For more information, please visit davoudian.com or enchantedstringsensemble.com.